You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl.
Welcome, the randoms, and happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I hope that y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all spending time with y'all loved ones. I know I was supposed to post yesterday. I do post every Tuesday and Thursday, but yesterday was a mess. Okay, but I'm here today, and look, I got a new cup. Y'all ready for these stories today? Let's get into it. Story number 1. Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay in full for a meal someone else took home? I, 20 female, went out for dinner with a friend, 20 female, and her boyfriend, 20 male. By accident, I ordered a dish that I couldn't eat. This was my fault. When it came time to grab the bill, my friend and her boyfriend asked if they could take my meal, which was barely touched. I said sure, since I wasn't going to eat it and it would be a waste otherwise. A couple days later, her boyfriend reached out asking me to pay for my portion, which included the food they brought home. This caught me by surprise since, again, they were the ones who ended up eating it all, and it felt like being asked to pay for part of their meal. If they hadn't done that, I would have paid in full since it was my mistake for ordering the dish. I explained this to him and asked if they could recalculate the total. Her boyfriend said he understood and gave me the new split, which ended up being $20 less. I paid the remaining $10, but it seems like afterwards they weren't very happy and have since refused to hang out. This is the first time something like this has happened, and there have been times where I have covered the meal without even caring if I got the money back just because I wanted to hang out. Since we were already growing distant in our relationship, I kind of just let it be. When I brought it up in passing today, a different friend said she disagreed with my actions and claimed that they were helping me by not wasting my food. To be honest, I still don't really see how this was helping me, as either way, I wasn't eating it. I also think that by taking the food, it was a choice they made that they should be accountable for. Again, if they didn't take the food, I would have paid for it. This feels like if someone ate your food and still asked you to pay for it. It's not something I would do to anyone else, and I don't think it was wrong for me to voice my objection, considering how the boyfriend even said he understood. That being said, I feel bad at how the friendship fell apart over some dollars. Am I the a-hole? Should I have just paid the full meal? He may have said he understood, but that's just because he didn't want to argue. I'm going to be real with you. Yes, I do feel like in this situation, you are the a-hole. Yes, they ate the food because you were going to possibly throw it in the trash or something like that. But the thing about it is, you ordered the food. Why do you think you shouldn't have to pay? Even if you made a mistake, you made a mistake. So, yeah, you should still freaking pay for the order. What are you talking about? And this my thing. It's only $20. So, you really gonna let y'all fall apart over $20? Girl, listen, I don't know what kind of friendship y'all got. But like you said before, y'all did have like little issues or whatever before this. But falling out over food is crazy. It really is. And yes, Miss Ma'am, you the a-hole. Story number 2. Am I the a-hole for refusing a donut that my boyfriend licked? My boyfriend and I are having a small staycation at a hotel for his birthday. Okay. We got some Chinese food delivered and I ordered the donuts. Basically deep fried biscuit dough rolled in white sugar. When the food arrived, I joked about inhaling the donut, so he made a whole show of stealing one from me and licking off all the sugar. I'm laughing up a storm when he hands it back to me, and then I get confused. He said he didn't actually want to eat it, so he was giving it back for me to eat later.
What?
I laughed and said, ew, no way I'm eating the new ones. This made him quiet. We spent a couple minutes eating in silence before I spoke up and tried to clarify that I just would prefer to eat a new donut with sugar and it isn't sticky with saliva. He said that we have swapped all kinds of saliva and it hurts that I'm acting as if he is too disgusting to share food with. I took the donut and put it back in the box, but it's pretty much too late. The night has most likely been ruined as he's still quiet hours later and nothing I'm saying or doing is helping lift his mood. Am I the a-hole for not taking back the donut? No, like that's disgusting, bro. Like, why would I want a donut that you licked all over, took all the good taste and stuff off of it, and it's wet? That's nasty. It's no way. And I would have really gave him the business because why did you do that? That's childish. How old are we? I could see something like that happening in kindergarten. But as a full-grown adult, you think licking the whole donut was going to make me laugh? And I was going to be like, yeah, babe, let me eat that. The audacity. At this point, you can leave. You can leave. No, you are not the a-hole, and he definitely is. Story number 3. Am I the a-hole for not being there for my ex? A little background for this post. At the time, I was 16, male. My ex was 16, female, when we first met. We were in 7th grade. Wait a minute. You were 16 in 7th grade? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I had that all wrong. A little background for this post. I'm 16, male, and my ex is female. A little background for this post. I'm 16, male. My ex, which is female, 16, male. What the heck am I talking about? She's female. A little background for this post. I'm 16, male. My ex is 16, female. My bad. I'm laughing because I messed up a bunch of times.
A few moments later.
A little background for this post. I'm 16, male. My ex is 16, female. But we met when we were in 7th grade. We hit it off instantly, becoming friends in a couple of hours. We had the same math class together. We then, within the next 2 weeks, decided that since we both liked each other, we would try out being a couple. This was in August 2021. We were pretty happy leading into September when unfortunately I had to move away. So we split ways, hopefully amicably. Okay, the word amicably at 16? In 2023, we both started high school unknowingly going to the same one. We noticed each other in the class that we shared and decided to be friends again. I obviously asked what she thought about us getting back together and trying it out, since I wasn't moving anytime soon. So we did, and it made me pretty happy. I don't necessarily know how she felt about it because we didn't talk much about it. I assumed she was happy in the beginning, but we eventually broke up later in December 2023. After that, we stopped talking to each other completely, and this went on for a year. So now we're in 2025, and I decided to reach out to her again to hopefully get answers on how things ended. So we talked for about an hour, catching each other up on what's been going on, asking questions back and forth. So I asked her why she had called me a blank person to my face. She told me she felt that she couldn't talk to me properly because I often joked or deflected the topic of mental health. So when she would try to come to me and talk about things that were wrong, I would try to joke about it. I mainly did that because that's my way of coping through humor. I just didn't realize how much it had affected her. She told me that she feels bad for being hurt because she didn't tell me that she was uncomfortable with my constant humor. To give myself the benefit of the doubt, I wasn't able to express and handle emotions properly, other than finding ways to make lighthearted jokes. But we eventually made up after realizing that we both felt bad about what happened. I just got to thinking about it and wondered if she was right to call me a blank person because of what happened. Because you are 16, I am going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I mean, you're still basically a baby. You're not really at a point where you're mature enough to handle serious situations. I don't think you're an a-hole. I do understand that some people cope with bad situations by joking, you know what I mean? Or like when they're depressed, they joke about it or whatever. But everybody does not handle stuff that same way. And the thing is, you can't make jokes about somebody else's situation, right? Because even me, myself, sometimes, like, I have a pretty dark sense of humor. So sometimes with me, if I'm going through something, I'll joke about it. But I'm not going to joke with my friend and my friend is telling me something or my spouse is telling me something. And here I am joking. You know what I mean? Because, like, that could be something that sets them over the edge. You're like, you just never know. Mental health is so serious. But once again, you are 16. So, no. In this situation, you're not the a-hole. And also because you're coming and asking for help, you obviously feel bad and you wonder if you were wrong. So that shows that you have a good heart. Now, had you been older? Yes. Bring it in. You would be the a-hole. All right, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all been having wonderful weeks, months, years, all that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. Let me know y'all's thoughts. Share this video with your friends and your family, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Baby, I'm late, but